Did I get caught? I wanted to have a drink before I started. Hello to Well Crochet community out there. My name is Mary. This is Well Crochet, and yes, we are here for another Saturday live. Now, we did do our Wednesday live recently, well, Wednesday, and we had lots to talk about. So we're going to do an update because there are quite a few people who did not make our Wednesdays live. So we are going to do an update today. All right, let's get super organized. You know what's funny? Every time I sort out my lighting and my camera, everything works perfectly on the camera. The minute you click live, woof, everything changes. So there you go. Did I make a sound? Woof. Everything changes. Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Lots to discuss. As you can see, I started, I could raise this to show you just a little bit for a minute. Hello, Ghost Hacker. Hello, Karen. I've started advertising some of the Halloween gear that we've been making. So there you go. And of course, the poncho. Oh, it's uncrooked. Oh no. I don't want to move it because if I do, it's going to collapse because that's made for me. And that little, mannequin there, it's kind of like a size 6, 4. Yours truly, not so much. Hey, I'm not going to talk about it. Hello, Mary Wanamaker. I hope you are well. Guys, yours truly has been a little bit busy this week. Only got 2 tutorials out. 2 lives, 2 tutorials. That's plenty. But there are more things coming, guys. We have been doing lots of talk about the start of Christmas projects. On Wednesday, we had a lot of, I'm very well, thank you, Mary, I'm very well. Well, as well as can be expected in these weird times of ours. And we started discussing Christmas. I know it's a bit early, but I need to get a heads up so that I can create some gear and get organized for Christmas. But before we talk about Christmas, let's discuss this week. Hello, M. Cherie, I hope you're well. Kathy, I hope you are well. Everyone, look, we've been very busy. We've been very busy working on our poncho. It's not complete. We still need to work out a little color there. And then we might discuss putting on some bordereaux. And my bordereaux aren't that small. They're, pretty big. So guarantee you I'll be doing like I don't know what it is in inches. Some of my American fellas help me out here. Because we sort of work in centimeters here. So it'll be about 5 or 6 centimeters. I don't know if that's 3 inches or 4. Guys, help me out with that on, Dr. Google it if you have to. So, it'll be relatively big, the border. And what good for sale. Yep, they are already in the shops. What are you wearing? I'll show you in a minute. Lewis, hello, welcome. We don't see you wearing dark colors often. I know I don't. Hello, Paula. Okay, someone asked me, who was it asked? Mary Wanamaker. You've not seen this before, Mary. I have worn it before. It's my own little top that I created. Lewis says 2.5 centimeters is 1 inch. So if we're looking at 5 inches, that's 5 centimeters, we're looking at about 2 inches. There you go, Mary. Haven't seen it before. I can't get up. Oh, wait a minute. I can drop the camera, can't I? Let's drop the camera a little bit. How's that? Ta-da! And I different buttons because, I'm a little bit weird like that. I don't like to, I'm not really into being simple. There's nothing simple. I have to do everything weird. So there you go. Hello, Plant Mix. I have missed you. You haven't been on for a while, but lovely to have you here today. Mary says very pretty. And Kathy says, we had a tutorial on your top. This top is a paid pattern, I'm afraid. So I will have the pattern up and running on a website eventually. But it is a paid pattern. I won't be doing a tutorial on this one. However, that doesn't mean I won't be doing a tutorial on a top. What? In the future? What? It'll be a little different to this. This one's a lot of work. There's a lot of work involved with measurements as well. Didn't you add the buttons? Yeah, I already had the buttons on there. I had 3 different buttons, orange, white, cream, and blue. I think someone said to me, it might have been Sticky Stitch, said she thought that the cream button didn't kind of match with everything. She said it was not that it didn't match, it was just not bright enough, like the blue's bright and the orange is bright. But hey, I've got to keep one thing simple. I can't be perfect all the time. The top looks lovely. Thank you, Plant Mix. I have worn it before on the channel. But it is a paid pattern, and that is coming out very, very soon. I'm getting all the patterns are all coming out slowly, guys. I'm getting testers everywhere testing. I haven't had this tested yet. So I need to get it tested. Just because it fits me, it doesn't mean it's going to fit everyone, right? So I have to have it tested by, you know, a couple of different sizes. And I do have testers out there working for me. So bear with me. It will come out, but it is a paid pattern. That's it. Now, let's get on with what we've been doing here on the channel. I know, well, we've all been working on our Halloween projects. We've had the beanie, we've had our necklace, we have had, I made 2 beanies, but we've had the spiderweb coaster. My hair looks nice. Did you get it trimmed? I don't ever go to the hairdressers. I do my own hair. It's been like 6 years. I colour it, I cut it. I'm not a hairdresser. I just can't. You know, when I go to hairdressers, they look at my hair. My hair's naturally curly. We are talking buffy curly, yeah? And when I go there, they look at me and they say, what can we do with it? Tony Peterson, I'm here, beautiful lady. Well, thank you for joining us, Tony. Tony is obviously one of our subscribers here at Well Crochet, but I was chatting to him this morning on Facebook in one of our groups. So there you go. Welcome, Tony. Ladies, make him welcome. Be kind. Oh, and Lewis is here as well. Lewis is one of our other male subscribers here at Well Crochet. I'm so glad to have some males come in because usually it's very female related. I finally went to cut and colour 2 days ago. Last time was in March. It was well needed. Now I just do my own hair, honey. I don't have time. The only thing I get done professionally, and I haven't done because no shops have been open, are my nails. But the hair I do myself. I haven't got time. I don't have the patience to sit there and I'm like this and, you know, $200 later. I don't think so. I'm not wasting that much cash. I can do it myself. And my hairdresser, she's nasty. Now, anyway, so we've been doing our beanie, as you can see up there, and our spiderweb coaster, our necklace, and now we are working on our top. What? It is not a top really as such. It's more like a little lace. Hello, God Crochet and Chatter. Suzanne, welcome again. Glad you could make it. So we are working on a Halloween top. Now, again, it's not a top. It's just something that's going, it's not finished, by the way. That's not it. it's got to be a little bit bigger than that. So it starts like that. Now, I'm going to make mine in black, but I've made it in red for the tutorial because black, I had a lot of problems with black being visual when we were crocheting with black. So I'm going to make it in red. And if I get time, I'll do mine in black. If I don't get time, I'll just have to wear red on our Halloween party. But it starts this way. Then I'm going to have a large opening down the sides and it'll drop, maybe pretty much about halfway. I don't want to spend too much time on it. The tutorial I started creating, oh, it's warm in here again. The tutorial I started creating worked out to be, that small amount worked out to be about 55 minutes. If I had to cut that down, I can cut it down to a half an hour. So that's part of the top. The rest is going to be a little bit longer. So I'm thinking, do I make it 2 parts or do I just say, take a risk and do just 1 part only? Look, you know, what can we say? I mean, how hard can it be? How can it be? But I know a lot of newbies out there who are unaware of how to join a lace top. And it can become tricky, especially the larger the lace. Kerry, welcome, Kerry. I'm glad you could make it. We have quite a few people on this morning, which is great. We have a few of our newbies on this morning as well. Welcome. So yeah, that's going to happen with the top. The top is coming and I was supposed to get it out Friday. I had a lot of issues, stupidly enough, with the recording of our, oh, I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, I popped it over there. Sorry, guys. With the recording of our beanie, the one I uploaded yesterday. It was a half double crochet beanie. It was a basic one. Oh, hello, Teresa. My sister Teresa is on, guys. Welcome to Teresa. Big sister, the eldest. Cheryl, welcome. Good morning. So, Yeah, the beanie itself was easy. The half double crochet beanie was easy as, but the recording, I have no idea what I did with it. It's like I forgot to record 2 rows, so I had to go back and re-record. So you may notice it was a little bit, the coloration of the beanie was a little bit different in one scene than the other, and it's only because I forgot to press record. And there was 3 parts missing, and I checked the deleted files in case I accidentally deleted it, but I didn't. It was just missing. So I had to re-record on Friday parts of the beanie, which was absolute chaos. So I didn't know whether to put one in one section and how to cut it, and oh, it was a mess. But you know, it happens. I haven't done something like that in a long time. Usually the recordings just take longer to edit. But this was just 2 days of a waste of time. And the beanie was a simple product to make. Anyone in Las Vegas? Anyone in Las Vegas? Tony wants to ask. Is there anyone in Las Vegas? Oh, I would love to go to Las Vegas. I'd like to go to anywhere. I'd like to get up to the milk bar. We can't even do, oh, we can do that. It's under 5K, so we're allowed to get there. For those of you who are joining us, we're home at the moment, Melburnians, and we can't go 5K past the zone. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because it's been, and I shouldn't be laughing, it's just been so long that we have been stuck in the house. I've lost track, and I think I'm going slightly mad, as they say. Come on, you have a place to stay. Oh. So we've got, look, Tony, we've got people from all over the world in our community, and I have to say, our community here, I have to say, we have a pretty good community. And the odd occasion, some weirdo gets on and says something silly. But we have our normal community, the usuals that come on, they are fantastic. And look, I can't say a bad thing about them. They're really great. A bit funny, a little bit silly sometimes. And occasionally I pop Kiki and Franca in the naughty corner. They're not on at the moment. I know Kiki's running late today. I don't know where Franca is at the moment, but we'll work that out later. It's hysterical. We've lost the plot down under. We kind of have. Melbourne is just, oh, I don't know. Look, we're getting better. We're getting there. We are getting there. Eventually we'll get out. Okay, let's get back to business. How I get so sidetracked is beyond me. So that's our Halloween item. We're making one more Halloween item. It'll be a nice quick one. It'll be a small little Halloween bag, goodie bag that you can go, trick-or-treat bag, if you will. So it'll be a very small item. It'll be quick. It'll be easy. I'll try and use a basic stitch. We might pop a little bit of, fun stuff on it just to make it look cute. But other than that, it will be quick and easy. So that's done. That would mean our Halloween gear is done. Yours truly is still working on the story that we're going to have for Halloween. It's going to be fun. And apparently, Halloween lands on a Saturday here in Melbourne, Australia. That is my live day. Do you know what that means? I could stay in theme. We are having a little windstorm here and may lose you. Oh, we actually, I've been told that this afternoon's going to be really bad winds here in Melbourne. So if you do, thank you for joining us anyway, Tony. I'm so glad you did. We were talking earlier, Tony and I, and he was saying, oh, I do follow you. I said, come join us with our lives because we have a lot of fun. Sometimes we're a little bit naughty, Tony, but it happens. But anyway, here we are. Let's get on to business of the poncho. Now, the poncho, as you know, is not complete, guys. We still have our neckline to do. We're now going to close it up a little bit. It's open. As you can see how low that is, that comes down here on me. It's really relatively low. I made the poncho bigger. That's the great part. I know, right? The silliness. I made the poncho bigger so that it could fit everyone. Then I said to you guys that I would start on a neckline to close up the area so that the smaller person, like yourself, the short, not smaller in width, sadly, just in length. And the smaller person can actually think, oh, thank gosh, this is going to fit perfectly now. So we'll be able to close it up to suit your body. It just means the very next step, you're going to see me in a mirror. Just toying with how short I would like mine to go. so that you can decide how short you would like yours to go. You need to know that for the next part of the pattern. So the next part of the pattern, the very first tutorial, I will show you how to, it's kind of like show you how to fit it to yourself before you start crocheting, if that makes any sense. All right. Then that would, I bet once I get the collar on, that would be long enough for me. However, yours truly is going to do a border. It will be a 5 centimeter border roughly. And who was it before? Lewis mentioned it was 1 point something. I think it was about 2 inches or 3 inches worth. Lewis, I've forgotten already. I should have written it down. At least you have someone to talk to. I've been totally alone. I know apparently I was having a chat with our cousin around the corner from you. I won't mention his name. He may not want to be mentioned on YouTube. I was having a chat with him early this morning, and he says the same thing. It's pretty quiet on his end because he's on his own there too. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, Kaz, for helping me out with those like buttons. Don't forget to hit them. Yes. Am I talking too fast for you? I should slow down. This is one of my days where I woke up very early this morning, so I've been awake for, thank you, Lewis, 2.5 centimeters is 1 inch. Thank you again. My American supporter. Oh, you are from America, aren't you? I've forgotten now. So 2.5 centimeters is 1 inch, which means if I'm doing a 5 centimeter, you'll get a 2 inch border on yours. Now, once you do your neckline and once you do your, thank you, Lewis, a 2 inch border, you can decide before that 2 inch border goes on, will 2 inches or 5 centimeters be enough for me? So have it, put it on you, and we'll talk about it on that tutorial anyway. I won't leave you astray. And if you think that that 2 inches is still not long enough, I'll tell you a few rows you can pop in to make it longer before adding your border. So I'm going to make to suit everyone, but I'm only going to make mine to suit me. I hope that makes sense. But I will help those who need it longer, because there's a lot of taller people out there, you know, and not all those, you know, 4 foot nothings like me. Hey, nothing wrong with short. Becoming, what do you call them? What is it? Short things coming big packages, that kind of thing. Oh, I just like to say that. I don't know if it's true or not. I've got kitty cuppy today with my lipstick stain. Sorry. I usually have puppy cuppy. I do like puppy cuppy better than kitty cuppy, I must admit. But I like my kitty cuppy too. Good, good. Cheers to you and good morning, everyone. All right. Now, let's get on with what we were talking about on Wednesday. A lot of people were talking about Christmas on Wednesday. How dare they? And we came up with, push, let's go. Christmas. We came up with different things that we could make for Christmas in reference to gifts to people or in reference to gift Christmas gear. I've started making the C2C star blanket. I worked out how many squares. Oh, okay, the blanket you showed me on my page over at Facebook. Yes, plant mix. Oh, wow, good luck. You'll do well. It's not difficult. It really is not difficult. Honestly, it's not difficult at all. You'll do it. It's easy. You'll fly through that. Depends on how big you want to make it. If you're going to make it big, you're in trouble. But you will fly through it. It won't take long. So we came up with, on Wednesday, plant mix. I don't think you were on Wednesday, but a lot of us came up with some ideas for Christmas. Now, we came up with some ideas to make for, yeah, that's correct. Oh, you're making it for Christmas. Oh, I'm going to hurry up. Listen to me. I got 50 million gears going, 50 million projects going on at the moment. So we came up with some snowflakes as Christmas gifts. You can pop them on Christmas gifts, so smaller snowflakes. We came up with some snowflakes for the Christmas tree, possibly. We came up with a, you know, the necklace we have here, a necklace for Christmas. I don't know whether that meant a necklace to give as a gift or whether it meant a Christmas necklace. I can't remember what we came up with. I've decided on the dark purple, the paler color is too close to the red. Okay, Karen, that's for your kaleidoscope blanket, yeah? From Fiber Spider. Don't we love him? We can't help it, we love him. We also came up with because I've already done a teapot cozy here on Well Crochet. If you haven't seen our teapot cozy, it is my favorite item that I've crocheted this year. I still haven't come up with an actual favorite. That's been the only one. And I've crocheted quite a lot this year. I need to write this stuff down because I can tell you by the end of the year, I don't even know. There'd be 50, hundreds. I don't know how much I make during the year. Large, small, I just make so many. I think I might have to start writing these down. I'll get a secretary to do. Have I got a secretary? No, I've only got a dog and a cat. Do they can they count? Anyway, I got sidetracked again. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay. So we came up with that. We came up with Christmas coasters. I don't mind Christmas coasters. We have made coasters before here on Well Crochet. They are in, I don't know what playlist they're in. Let me think about it. I think they're in Crochet for Your Home. I meant necklace, like your Halloween one for Christmas, where you pop some Christmas items on. You make the necklace similar. I wouldn't make the same because I'd like to change things up. 64 squares plant mix. Good luck. What are we in? September. Oh, you make it before Christmas? You look like you're a fast crocheter. I see your gear. You look like you crochet very quickly. You'll have to show me your speed on the page. Since you don't mind popping a video up, you should show me your speed on the page. For those of you who wonder what that means, Plant Mix heads over to Well Crochet on our Facebook page, Well Crochet, and she popped up a video of something that she had crocheted. She was talking about it, and I thought that was a terrific idea. It's things that we've actually made here at Well Crochet as well. So if you want to do that, by all means, you're welcome to do that. You're welcome to pop your pictures up on our Facebook page there, Well Crochet. And you're also welcome to join us over on Instagram as well. I've done 8 so far. Oh, you're a champion, Plant Mix. You'll get through it. You're fast. You should show me how fast you are. I'd love to see it. I got sidetracked yet again. What is wrong with me? Let's go back to what we were talking about. Okay, so Christmas coasters. We are going to be making some Christmas coasters, definitely. You'll do a video. Well done, Plant Mix. Yay. We're making a Christmas stocking. Can't go past the Christmas stocking. I meant to make one last year. Again, we had drama at the end of the year. I'm not going to go into it. I never got the opportunity to do the Christmas gear. But now I'm starting early. So that by the time it comes to mid-November, we should be finished our Christmas gear, you think? They're all thinking, sure you will. Hey, we try. All right. So we did come up with washcloths as well. We could make them washcloths. These are gifts for people as well now. So I've gone straight off items and going straight into gifts. What else did they say? Small Santa bag of goodies. Someone mentioned on Wednesday. What else? Someone said a hexagon. Oh, that was a hexagon bag. That was Ghost Hacker has been wanting a hexagon bag for a very long time, and I promised I would make one. Maybe we could make them in Christmas colors, or maybe we can make them in December just for a bag. I mean, not so much for Christmas, as in just a bag, okay? So we're definitely making a hexagon bag, only because Ghost Hacker's been asking. I mean, over a year, I think now, Ghost Hacker. How long's it been, Ghost Hacker, since you've been asking for the bag? I've had so much, you know what it is. And don't get me wrong, everybody gives me ideas and I love it, right? But I have a list a mile long. By the time I get to your idea, you've probably made it 10 times already. I can still be your secretary. That's right, Teresa's a next secretary, weren't you? Oh, I need to have a chat with you actually too. Oh gosh, unbelievable. So there we go. Now, yeah, so by the time I get to everyone's list of things, and again, I don't always make what people suggest. I just like hearing that, and I say, if I say I'll think about it, usually it means, oh, it's struggling for time. If I say it definitely, then I know you know it's on my list and I will be making something. So when we do these lists, if I get a popular demand, like if say the week later someone says to me the same item that was said the week before by someone differently, I put an asterisk next to ones that I think I'd like to make. Yeah. Then if they say it a week later and they say it again, I put a double asterisk next to that particular item. Even though I might not like to make it, the demand is popular. So if I have more than 2 or 3 asterisks next to it, I end up making it because it's more by popular demand. So really, I'm happy to crochet anything Christmassy, anything, as you know, Halloweeny, if that's a word. Can I use that? Halloweeny. Um, but, you know, sometimes your ideas and popular demand to me, is very important. So if you say to me, look, we really like that, but why can't we have one of those? And can we do one of these? And would it be hard to do one of those? If it's something that's a paid pattern, I really can't do. If it's someone else's pattern, I ask them first. So it takes a long time before they get back to me. And I asked Fiber Spider if I could do this, and I haven't heard from him. It's been months, 2 months, no, a month and a half, what am I saying? If I could do his kaleidoscope pattern, which I'm about to show you. I showed you Wednesday, but for those of you who didn't visit me Wednesday, I'm still, as you can see, halfway through it, not even halfway. That's a quarter of the way through the blanket. Okay, and I wanted to make the actual tutorial. Yeah, this is Fiber Spider's kaleidoscope blanket. Now I'm trying to get him to allow me to do the tutorial here on Wow Crochet. I told him, the letter I sent him, the email, it wasn't an email, it was 2 messages from 2 different areas, I sent him was that, can I make this? I will quote your page, your YouTube page. But if he doesn't allow me to make it, then guys, go ahead, head over to Fiber Spider's kaleidoscope blanket. Get it right, Mary, and create it, because it's simply stunning. And I forgot to find, I didn't forget it, I tried looking for it, I can't find it, my original blanket. I do have a picture of the original on Instagram. It's in one of my Instagram posts further back. I mean, because it's a long time that I made it. And I made it in different colors. It was more like blues and greens. The reason I'm doing it in reds, completely reds there, is because the commission project, the fella has asked for the reds. So there you go. I tried to message him, but he didn't reply. He might just be very busy. Look, he has, I think 500 and something thousand subscribers. I actually don't even remember, because I've been a while since I've been on his page. I don't have a lot of time to, you know, search anymore. I just get what I need and move on. And usually I do it all myself now. So I don't go anywhere really. But he has so many subscribers. I'm sure, imagine that many subscribers asking you questions. It must be hard. And even now I find there's a few people who talk to me privately. I don't mind it. Believe me, I love it. There are times that I can't get back to you. It's just, I'm so busy. I do literally crochet all day and all night. I can spend up to 1 or 2 in the morning still working daily. We're not talking once a week. We are talking daily, almost daily. So it's a lot of work, and sometimes it's hard for us to get back to you. But eventually we do. It might take a while. So I can understand Fiber Spider not getting back to me instantly. I can understand him not even get back to me a month later. It happens, and I won't hold it against him, because I love his work and I will always go back to his work. So there you go. Yeah, and your channel is going up, Mary. Oh, it's just not as high as his, but it's there. Fiber Spider works a full-time job as well. You know what, Paula? I have no idea how he does it. I was working full-time last year, and literally I might have had 3 hours to 4 hours sleep a night, sometimes 5 if I was lucky. Really working full-time, I just couldn't do it. So I tossed it up in Christmas, thought I was smart. Who knew pandemic was going to hit? I was doing so well. But, you know, that's life. It's part of it all. Let's have a drink of coffee and forget about it. Cheers, everyone. So let's get on. I've gone all itchy now because I've been touching wool. As you know, yours truly, and it's so cruel, but yours truly is allergic to wool. I'm not allergic, I just, you know, itchy. I break out in, you know, psoriasis and yucky. So let's get back to Christmas. Now, some of the ideas that were also given were an angel. Someone mentioned a gingerbread house. I don't think I'd do that. It just seems awkward. a soap saver bag, but I'd already made one. We could do a nice lace one. Ooh, and it could be like a gift, a Christmas gift. Pop a nice little beautiful soap in there. And it could be like a Christmas gift. What do you reckon? We could do that. Let's pop that down, hey? What do you reckon? We'll pop an asterisk there. I'm getting any no's, yes? Anyone? Anyone out there? Okay, well, that's something my mom, don't have to say. You don't have to all talk at once. Thank you, Maria. Maria Hall. Hello, Maria. Haven't heard you talk today. Welcome. So soap saver bag, I say with a nice lace, thank you, Ghost Hacker, a nice lace stitch, and you can pop your most gorgeous soap in there, and it can be like a little gift that you can actually give to, you know, someone special in your life. Someone did mention a shell blanket. I don't know, shell blanket around Christmas. We'll see. But I won't rule out shell blanket because I do want to make a shell blanket for the channel. Probably not around Christmas though. I'm trying to get into the Christmas theme of things and do more Christmassy items. So, you know, I'll still be doing little things in between, hence the word like large blankets. I don't know why I do this. I just torture myself. Table centerpiece. Yes, Mary, we could do that. I'll write that down. Making blankets as gifts. Oh, Karen. Oh, Karen. Karen's making blankets as gifts, guys. Oh, look, it's okay if you've got the time. Oh, what was that you said, Mary? Table centerpiece. Now, Mary, we made a table runner. In fact, Ghost Hacker made it with, she really loved it. We made a table runner last year for our Christmas, one of our Christmas theme items. And me too, Karen. Everyone's making blankets. And we loved our table runner then. So what we could do, like you said, a table centerpiece, more of a round or even an unusual shape. Oh, it's like even better. Yeah, we made a table runner last year, Mary. We made it was a long trim Christmas. You know what I might do? This time next week, I might bring out my crochet Christmas gear that I had from last year. So you can have a look at them. If you wanted to check out those, you can actually go to the Christmas and Easter playlist here at Wow Crochet. We have a playlist for Christmas and Easter. Check them out there. I may have bumped them up the top the past few weeks because I tend to put seasonal work up the top for our playlist themes. It may not be, it might be like 4 or 5 playlists down, but hot pads shaped like snowflakes. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute, Mary. Wow, that is so cute. What say we think about that one? Let me write that down. I'm going to forget that one. Hot pad shaped. Oh, my messy handwriting, guys. If you could see it. I can't even understand it. Hot pad shaped like a snowflake. Very nice. Well done. There's one. Yep. That's a great idea. Yeah. It is a great idea. I love the idea of it. I don't know how we're going to make it shaped like a snowflake. I tend to do the hot pads like you make them in a certain way and then you fold them over and then you stitch them up. And so it gives it that thickness. But hey, we could try something like that. Hey, there's a first time for everything. What could happen? What could happen? We could mess it up. Yeah, stranger things have happened. Hey, I've messed up things before. I think I have, but not on YouTube. I never upload it until I'm like 100% sure it works. And I'm a bit worried about hot pads. You've got to make them in a certain material as well. You don't want to use your normal yarns because that you could, you know, you put something hot on, you can burn it, and you don't want that. So you've got to make it with a certain material. Whether I have that in stock is another story. So leave that one with me. What size blankets are you making, Karen? We're talking about blankets. Cheers, everyone. So there you go. That's some of the stuff we're making for Christmas. If there are any more Christmas items you would like to see, placemats and coasters. I think we've put down coasters already. Oh, you mean placemats and matching coasters? Oh, I like that. That's very nice. It's very nice. Placemat plus matching coaster. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria. We will consider that. I think that's a terrific idea. Last year I did start making placemats. We could hold 3 strands of cotton. We could, yes, we could. That would be hard, but we could do it. That'd be interesting. Yeah, it's the matching placemat and coaster theme is a good one. If you were quick enough and you were having like 10 people come to your house for lunch or dinner, you could make your 10 placemats and 10 coasters. Yes, a tree skirt, good idea. Plant mix. Oh, I didn't even see plant mixes. Oh, that must have been way back. Huh, I didn't even see that. Sorry, Plant Mix, I missed it. They did advertise a tree skirt last week. Just a little bit weird. I don't know, I find them really odd. Listen to me. I'm making this up all I go on. A tree skirt, you reckon? Oh, we'll think about it. We'll think about that. We will think about it. Not like the picture I drew last time of a tree skirt. Did not look very pretty at all. If you saw that picture, Plant Mix, you would have laughed your head off. You know, you guys know that I don't draw very well. You know that. I do the drawings in some of my videos and say, look, this is what a body looks like. So when you put it, oh, well, maybe that's not what a body looks like. So everybody's sitting there probably thinking, this is what she thinks a body looks like. So, hey, I'm no drawer. I'm not an artist. Do I look like an artist? I'm a crochet artist. But I don't draw. I can't draw to save me. Just me and Dave this year. Oh, I know. Okay. Great. I've made 2 baby blankets, going to start the larger ones tomorrow, working on a poncho as well. Yeah, we're all working on a lot of stuff here, Paula. We're all working on far too much more than we can actually handle. What is wrong with us? Are we crochet crazy or what? I was talking to someone this morning and said, I'm crazy crochet lady. It's the lovely Kiki. Welcome, Kiki. Say hello to our community. We have quite a few people on this morning, which is wonderful. So there we go. And we've just been discussing some more of the Christmas items. Okay. And you may, because you've come in a bit late, Kiki is one of our regulars here at Wow Crochet. And when I say regular, we put her in the naughty corner very often, don't we, Kiki? She's thinking, what, you're picking on me already? All right, so we are going to be making, I don't know what I've done here. I've twisted it all over. I've got yarn everywhere. That's the top that I've started on. Ta-da! It's going to open up down there on both sides, and it's going to drop halfway down, maybe to our waist. I'm not making it very big. We're a little crazy. Hey, nothing wrong with being crazy. Come on, who wants to be normal? Not in these times anyway. No idea what you're talking about. Kiki's not naughty. No, we don't call her cheeky Kiki at all. What if we were to crochet a long strip and wrap it around the Christmas tree as decorations? We could do that. The only worry is if you have lights, plant mix, the lights can get a little bit overheated and may, you know, I don't know whether it'll catch on fire, but it may overheat your item that you've crocheted. That's my only worry. It depends on the lights that you use, I suppose. If they're like these fake things that just flicker, that's different. But if they're lights that heat up a little bit, you want to be careful what you put on the Christmas tree. It's like when you make things for newborns and babies. You don't say, like when I give my creations away to parents, I always say, baby must not sleep with this product on. You know, I always say that because you walk out the room, you leave baby sleeping. Oh, baby takes the hat off and chews on a button. You know, to me, you've got, not that a newborn can do that, but hey, stranger things have happened. Yeah, so you just have to be careful what you're creating, plant mix. That's why I worry about the hot pad. I think we'll be careful with hot pads. Better burn a time long, not the tree. Better burn a time log. Hello, not the tree. A time log. I don't want to burn the tree. We need our tree. So yeah, you just have to be careful. A garland to decorate our house. Now, a garland I wouldn't say no to. I did make a garland here at Well Crochet 3 years ago. It's in the Christmas it's in the Christmas playlist. It was only a small garland. I made a little I think I made a little star, and I can't even remember what it was. It's been so long ago. I had it pinned up as just for a bit of decoration a few weeks back, but someone took it down. I use it to hold two cupboards together. To hold the two cupboard doors together, and it just sits there and holds it. But it looks pretty, it's got like 4 different items there, and I popped it on the cupboard, and someone took it down to get into the cupboard. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. And now it's gone. So it's probably scrunched in the corner somewhere over there, like everything else. But yeah, you just have to be wary of the items that you are using for certain projects. Like blankets are different. You can get away with cotton, acrylic, wool. It depends also. It depends on your customer. Be wary, because if your customer says, oh, I like that red blanket you've got, you make the red blanket, you send it to them, they say, yeah, but I don't like wool. You made me a woolen blanket. I wanted it in cotton. What? So just be wary when you're making for someone. Make sure you ask them. Some people, they want cotton so that they don't have to have wool, because wool can cause allergies. Mary, you should make a poll and see what people want. Oh, that's a good idea. Maggie, thank you. It's quite late in the UK. Oh, you're getting tired, Ghost Hacker? If you want to go to sleep, we won't mind. We've talked about the extremely important stuff, hence the word extremely important. But you can, if you want to head off to bed, we will understand. We will. We won't mind. So yeah, just be wary what you're making. Make sure you check with your customer what yarn they would like. If they don't know the yarn they would like, then you create whatever you have. But if they say, oh, I really can't have wool because I'm allergic, like me, for argument's sake, I'm allergic to wool. It's so unfair, isn't it? Everything I wear is cotton, and most of my gear that I make is cotton. I will say to you, you can make it in wool. When you hear my tutorials, I'll say, I'm doing cotton today, but it can be done in wool. So I give you that option to do it in wool. Certain patterns that you don't need sizing for, I usually say, go for it in this one, go for it in that yarn. There are certain yarns you just have to be wary. Some stretch more. Like I noticed with the mandala yarn. Oh, that just reminded me. I was going to talk to you about the mandala yarn. I love the ombre mandala yarn. I just love the feel of it. Yeah? I love the feel of it. It is gorgeously soft. The thing with it though, it stretches. When you make something, they stretch, okay? And that's fine. And now I know that. And lucky I didn't create something on, you may have remembered, I started creating, I don't know if I've got it here. I showed you on Wednesday, I started creating a top with the mandala yarn. And I thought, we're going to do that on the channel. We're going to do it. And I created it and put it on. The first time I put it together and it was perfect. The next time I put it together, it looked a little bit bigger. The next time it just stretched to smithereens. Okay, what we got here? People are talking, I missed it all. Christmas coloured bunting decoration. Yes, Maria, thank you. Sometime ex-secretary. I don't know what you're on about there, Teresa. I'm still watching you. Thank you. Should say we. Yes, I'm glad you're watching. That's nice. So when will the first tutorial be out for the top? I'll tell you in a moment. Kiki just found out that whilst making the shawl earlier this week. Okay. I get some October and my birthday money. Oh, birthday money. That's always good, isn't it? Kiki, you wanted to know when that Halloween top will come out. I'm going to be making it in black for myself personally. I'm just making it in red for the purpose of the video, because I found black was just horrible to see online. It's horrible to see at the best of times, let alone trying to look at it through a screen. That top will be out either Monday or Tuesday, and the border of your neckline will be out either Monday or Tuesday. Either one of those will come on one of those days, if that makes any sense. Okay. I hope to get the top completed this weekend. Fingers crossed. But don't quote me on it. It could come out Wednesday morning early. Even though I do my lives on Wednesday, I really don't like uploading on my live days. And I never upload on Sunday because that's my day to do all my other projects that I don't get to do during the week. Well, I do during the week, I just don't do all of them. So that kaleidoscope blanket you see there, I have to work on that all night tonight and possibly all day tomorrow too. I don't need to have it ready yet. It doesn't have to be ready until January, but I want to get ahead because I need to make the beanies and the the beanie and the booties for it. So when the customer says, well, I want it now, baby's born a month early, or I want it now because I want it now, I'll have it ready for him, So there you go. Now, that's that. So the mandala yarn that we have here, we will be making more gear of the mandala yarn. Like you saw with the half double crochet beanie we made this week that I uploaded yesterday, that was made with this mandala ombre yarn. It was made with the greens. This is the blues, but it was made with the greens. And, yours truly, when it comes to colour, I am a tad fussy. So I will change the colour to suit me. Not here, because this is a mystery poncho, and part of that mystery poncho was created by you guys. And the part that was created by you was the name of the poncho, which was Rustum and Vibrations, and the name was created by Sticky Stitch from our community. And the other part was also created by Sticky Stitch, who won the giveaway. That's why she was able to create the name and the colour combination. But the actual design of the poncho, that's mine. So there you go. So we do things like that occasionally. We do unusual giveaways like that. And that is one where it's more of a competition, that one. It's not really a giveaway. The giveaways we do when we reach our 0 mark, which is coming up very soon again. When we hit 8,000 subscribers, we'll be doing a massive giveaway because we missed our 7,000 subscriber giveaway due to being indoors. I know. It's just so unfair, isn't it? So we will be doing both the giveaways on the one. It's going to be great, guys. You just can't miss it. I'm telling you, you can't miss it. Cheers, by the way. All right. Let's talk about... I put the book down, haven't I? I'm very naughty. And I've lost a pencil. Okay, let's talk about the Halloween party. And like I mentioned, Halloween lands on a Saturday morning, or Saturday, here in Melbourne, Australia. They're getting close to 8,000. I know, it's getting close, isn't it? Now, Halloween lands on a Saturday morning here in Melbourne, Australia. The video itself for Halloween, the party itself, it has to be a video vlog. It can't be a live, I'm afraid, because I can't coordinate everything. I can't get the music in. I can't fit it all in. It doesn't work if it's a live. However, because Halloween lands on a Saturday morning, oh, well, I keep saying Saturday morning, but it's Saturday, yours truly will stay in her Halloween theme, costume, and theme. So I'll be talking... I don't know what's wrong with me, in that Halloween voice. I haven't even decided what the voice will be. I'm just making this up as I go along. You're getting closer. I don't like colour changing yarn. Look, I know, Mary, neither do I. That's why I'm very fussy. And with the beanie, I only used the green. It went from pink to purple and then into green. I wasn't keen on pink and purple. And I wanted to keep it gender friendly as well, so that you could decide, who you give the beanie to. So I thought if I use the last part of the dark green and it goes right into the light green for a border, it would look gorgeous, and it did. I wished I had it with me. It's sitting on the other side of the room today. Sorry. I'll bring it on Wednesday's live. I'm too OCD for colour changing. I know. And like, as you've seen me before, even with all of the... color changing yarn, sorry guys, I'm talking too much here. With the color changing yarn, excuse me, that I literally cut. I get 3/4 of the way through a row. I'm not happy with the like real strong color change. If it's a gradual color change, like we did with our crochet summer shrug, that's gorgeous. I love that. Having said that, I did have to cut the lighter yarn a bit because I wanted to make sure I got it around the front of our shrug and also around the sleeve holes of the shrug as well. So I did play with yarn, but that was very minimal towards the end. I did the whole shrug without having to cut my thread, which was pretty much amazing until I got to the armholes and your front, which was very basic, last few minutes worth. So there you go. Color change, I don't like either. I'm very pedantic. I have wasted hours messing around with colors. But the reason I buy them sometimes is because they have the best shade on it. And I love the shade of the color that's in that. Like I like the combination of it. So I will cut it to suit me. I don't always do it. It's just sometimes. As you see, my yarn I buy usually in the colors that I want. Stupidly, I don't have enough grey. Grey seems to be a very popular colour. I speak to people all the time and they say, I want a grey beanie. And I think, oh, I've got to go out and buy grey, you know. So I don't have a lot of grey. I mean, that's grey there, but that's the only grey I have. Of all this yarn all over the place, and that's the only grey I have. And so I think I'm missing all this chat. What's going on? Colour change on to us, dear. Me too. Probably have because you sent me the grey. That's so funny. You know, that's so funny I sent grey because normally I would hang on to it because I don't have a lot of grey. And people keep asking me, I want a grey this, give me a grey that. And they even use that voice. I want a grey. Give me a grey. They use the voice, trust me. No, they don't. They're naughty. So I don't know. I should have more grey in stock. I should really have. And you know what? I'm not talking about just grey in general. I'm talking about grey cotton, grey wool, grey acrylic. So that when someone says, oh, I don't want it in wool, I want it in acrylic, now I've got to go out and buy some acrylic. So it pays to have a little bit of each colour in different blends. It just depends on what your customer is asking for. Having so much yarn here and there, I'll show you that section next time. It's not as big as this one. It's a lot smaller, guys, so don't get too excited. People keep saying, when are you going to show us that side of the corner? And they use that voice too. And I will show you, it's a lot smaller. But with all that yarn that I have, I need to put more of a mixture of each colours in different sections. Like I need to have an acrylic, and I need to have a wool, and I need to have a cotton. The USA Super Saver has nice grey, and I've found it to be soft. And apparently it's very similar to the Super Saver in the US as well, Kiki. So that's interesting. A lot of people love grey. They think it's gender friendly. Charcoal grey is so pretty. Oh, that's nice. Well done, Mary. Good. I'm making a granny ripple in light and dark grey. I know plant mix. And I know a lot of people keep asking me, and I say, no. And you know what? I know they're going to ask me eventually. I still don't stock it. What's wrong with me? So I promised myself when Bendigo, I hear Bendigo Wool and Mills is open back up again soon. Oh, very exciting. I'm struggling to breathe. For those of you who don't know Bendigo Wool and Mills, I'm not affiliated. They don't pay me to talk about them, but I just love the luxury brand of their yarn. So I tend to go and buy in bulk from them in reference to that luxury brand. So when they're opened again, yay, I can go out and buy, 10 kilos of greys in the wool, and then find 10 kilo of grey in cotton and 10 kilos in acrylic. So if anyone asks for grey, I can say, ha ha, I got it. And I can even use that voice. So Super Saver is also a great price, Paula says. Yes, it is. I know, right? Bendigo Wool and Mills have a competition at the moment. Yours truly will be entering that competition, apparently. Karen, I put my name down to enter. I will be entering it. Pink is evil, according to Lewis. It's sure is. You just wanted to hear me laugh, didn't you, Lewis? Me and Pink, we don't get along. I do not like the pink. But I'm not telling anybody. I just don't want anyone to know. Yes, they are. Bendigo is having a competition at the moment. I will be entering as much as everybody else will be too. I don't like Super Saver. I found, whoa, who doesn't like it? Another brand at the same price, much softer. That's interesting, Maggie. Stop saying mean things about Look, Pink and I, we have this hate relationship. It's not even a love one. Oh, hey, guess what, guys? You know the red, I'm so excited. You know the red I'm using, my favorite color red I'm using for the blanket here? I accidentally bought too much. Who'd have thunk it? So yours truly bought far too much red, meaning I'll be able to use it for more. I don't like pink either. So we very much agree, Mary. I'm glad because look, I don't know what it is about pink. I don't know if it's because I don't know how old you are, Lewis. Well, I don't know about your age, but when we were young, pink were for girls and blue was for boys, and that was all there is to it, and nobody wore anything else. Which is the reason why I ventured towards red. I love red. It's a loud, in-your-face kind of colour. Give me some red. No red, Karen. It's all mine. I feel like what was his name? Donald Duck or Daffy Duck. What was his name? Mine. It's mine. It's mine or mine. Remember when he had I don't even know what I'm talking about that. He went to get all the gold. It was all his. That's what I feel like with my red. It's mine or mine. Red is powerful. That's right. Go Saka. Well, I like to think it is. Well, I pretend it is anyway. Now, I am a red girl. Have been a red girl for a very long time. And I remember when I was young, my dad wanted to buy me, my late father that is, wanted to buy me a pair of overall kind of things. Daffy Duck. That's it. Daffy Duck. It's mine or mine. I got sidetracked. And he said to me, what colour do you want? And I said red. And he got me a navy blue. Because he said, no, red is no good. This is too much, too bold. So there you go. Yeah, Daffy Duck. He was the one that was shouting out, it's mine or mine. When he wanted the gold, and he never got it. Poor Daffy Duck. He never got anything, did he? Sounds a bit like me. Anyway, let's get back to business. Did we get sidetracked? How we got sidetracked? It's Kiki's fault. Kiki, get in the naughty corner. Right there. I'm telling you. I might have been Lewis's fault because Lewis talked about the pink. That's your fault, Lewis. Get in the naughty corner. All right, guys. I don't even know what we were talking about before. We talked about the mandala yarn. That's right. We talked about how how do we get so sidetracked? My fault. I do it on purpose to keep you on long. Well, I've only been on for 57 minutes. See how I say only? When I first started, I think my lives were about an hour long. Now it's like an hour and a half later. I keep saying, guys, I gotta go. And you guys just keep talking. Bendigo Bloom is lovely. Oh, I've got Bendigo Bloom. I think they're not making. Am I right in saying they're not making? Oh, no, they are. They're still making. They're making that one. What they're not making now is the, which one was it? I'll think about it. The Stella range. They're not making the Stella range anymore, I think, which is very sad because that was my favourite. But anyway, I just sit in the corner with Lewis and Kiki and cry. All right, guys, let's get back to business. Hey, let's get serious. None of this joking. I've got the serious face on. I wonder how long it'll last. How many people are going to pop in the naughty corner today? Amber? How many people do we need to pop in the naughty corner? All right, back to business. Christmas gear. It's really warm under these lights. Oh my gosh, it is really warm. Christmas gear. What else? Anything? Anyone? Is there other items that you would like to see on Well Crochet? I know we've got a lot happening over the next few months. We're going to be very busy. Sneak them in. I'll bring the drinks to the naughty corner. Good luck, she says. Amber says good luck. And Kiki says she's going to bring drinks to the naughty corner. You and Lewis, I'm not going to drink because I've got my coffee here. And if I drink, I'll fall asleep. Sounds like the corner would be fun. Actually, that corner would be great. You know how much yarn you'd get to play with in that corner? It would be great. If I get you into the other corner, even better. And you could have so much yarn to play with. You'll have a lot of fun. Trust me. In the meantime, let's get down to business. Again with the sidetracking. Guys, stick with the theme. I'm losing you guys. The theme is the naughty corner. Yes, let's get serious. The serious face is on, Lewis. See how long it'll last. Okay. Come and join you. Come on, Ghost Hacker. All right, serious, we'll get down to business. Come on, guys. I'm yelling now. Oh, I can't get serious. It doesn't work for me. You're so much fun. Just finished your pattern for part 5 on the the 5-point star. I got part 5 on the brain. 5-point star blanket. Did you like it or did you love it? Or did you love it a lot, Amber? I mean, a lot. Not a little, a lot. I loved it. And I'm making the star blanket again in, believe it or not, grey, a light grey and a cream for a friend of mine. Her niece is having a baby in January. I'm working very hard. I'm so busy. I don't know how I'm doing this. She would also like the beanie and the booties that I showed you a few weeks back that I don't have with me today to show you, I'm afraid. No, but I can show you next Saturday. I love, love, love the 5-point star. Look, I did, with the 5-point star, I put my own middle bit. I'm so glad, Amber. I put my own, because the beginning, everybody starts their beginning differently, and I put my own in there, just like I do with everything. I change things, I do. And you know what? Sometimes when I start working on something, and then I come to the recording to record it, I change it again. And I'm thinking, what is wrong with me? I did navy blue and grey. Oh, nice. Navy blue and grey. My dad would have loved you. He loves his navy blue. Yours is so much easier to start. It's a basic start. It really is. And I try to keep, this was a little bit difficult, making this one. I try to keep most of my items basic. And someone says to me, can we do this? Can we do that? And I say, no, we can't. And the reason I say no, we can't is because a lot of people who join YouTube, they're relatively new. And if I do all these fancy gear, nobody else could do them. So it's really hard. So I try to keep everything as basic as possible. And sometimes someone says, I want this, I make it, and they say, but that's not what I wanted. I said, no, I had to bring it down to something easier so that other people can join in too, because, you know, everybody, I can't please everyone. I'm glad you liked it, Amber, and I'm glad it suited you. You could make it bigger and you could change it to suit you. You could do anything you want to that 5-point star blanket. And there are other star blankets out there. You've got your 9-point. I think you've got an 8-point as well, but you've got your 9-point, you've got your 12-point. Thumbs up, guys. 23 watching, only 17 likes. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you, Kiki. Lovely Kiki. You're out of the corner. Kiki's out of the corner. Lewis, you're in there by yourself. Sorry. All right, let's get busy. Back to business. Back to business. Now, as I said earlier, there is a lot happening here on the channel currently. However, I'm never against anybody saying what they like. If they want to see something else on the channel, let me know. I will pop it on my 2.5 gazillion list long page here, and we will look into it over the next few weeks, maybe next month or so. So is there anything that you haven't seen that you would like to see on Wow Crochet? And do not mention something that I don't want to make. You like that? I don't want to make it. We're not having it. Whatever it is, we're not, that's it. Can we do a sun hat? Oh, we can do a sun hat. Sun hats are nice. We can do one of those. Sun hat. Uh-huh. Do we make it gender friendly or do we just do it for us ladies? I know we can make it gender friendly. We can make two. We can make one boy and one girl. Not pink and blue though. London being restricted, Coventry had best area. I tell you something later. 111. Oh, okay. Well, we're almost out of it, but not. We're still here. We're stuck in a rut. So far, we have a sun hat. Is there anything anyone else would like to see? We're not doing it in pink. See, I get an allergic reaction every time I mention the word. What do you want to make? Karen. I have a list a mile long. If you have any idea, I should bring that list out. I don't have it here. I've got my own list. Fine purple then. Purple's nice. Purple's nice. We could do yellows. We could get into, do we make orange? I'm not really a fan of orange either, but you know, as you can see, I'm not a big fan of orange. We could pop in some yellow. Although pink does look nice as a, no, don't do that. Karen, what is it? What are you saying no to? No to purple? You don't like purple? Is that what you're saying no to? Not a fan of orange. No, kind of not a fan of orange either. We could pop in some yellow. Could pop in some yellow. I have had a super chat from the lovely Plant Mix. Missed everyone. It's great to be back. Plant Mix, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do thank you a lot. It means a lot to me. Oh, lovely Plant Mix. She does it all the time. Let's do a pastel yellow. Oh, I like that. Oh, who said that? A pastel yellow, Lewis. Pastel yellow hat. Oh, that would be very nice. Pastel yellow hat. Do we want it to be summer, or do we want it to be whatever color we want? What colors do we want? What kind do we want? I'm assuming yellow. I'm assuming summer. Yes, thank you so much, Plant Mix. Again, you do this all the time. I'm very grateful to you. Thank you so much. Damn, I'm too broke today. $1.48 in the bank account. Oh, only? You're wealthy. Well, I'm about $40. What is it? $50, $49. It's funny. It says 49 there. It's funny. $50 richer now today. So you can take some of that if you like. I don't know how you do it though. All right. So Lewis says a pastel yellow hat would be lovely. I like that idea. Sun hat. Yeah. Okay. We'll make it sun. Okay. Sure. We could do that. Are we in a hurry for it? Or are we happy to wait a while? Because I, do have a lot on my plate. I'm happy to hold out a bit. It could be, or we could do it as a gift. Ooh, a Christmas gift. Wish I could help maybe next year. Oh, don't. Ghost Hacker, don't even feel that way, dear. If you're struggling, don't feel that way. I say that to anybody. I don't expect it. If I get a super chat, I thank them so much from the bottom of my heart, but I don't ever expect it. Us Aussies need summer stuff. I know, we need summer stuff because, we haven't had time to shop. We haven't had time. We've had the time. We've had plenty of time. We just haven't had any shops. Do you like that one? There have been no shops. How about a hooded scarf? I have made one before, but not on YouTube. I think I could manage that. Hooded scarf. Scuddy, I think they call them. I think it's called a scuddy. Scuddy. And the one I made, I popped when I win the lottery. Ghost hanger. Okay. Dream on, baby. Lottery is so hard to win. Yeah, the one I made had little emblem thingies on, but that was because it was for a certain person. But yeah, hooded scarf would be nice. That's nice. And the one I made was a grey one. Remember, Franco wants a full hoodie. Oh, that thing, that's disgusting. I had a look at it finally. That is terrible. Have you seen them, the hoodies? Franco showed me. I nearly fell over backwards when I saw it. Hey, if anybody wants to know what a hoodie is, it's some sort of an Australian invention. It's like a hoodie blanket thing. Oh, it's terrible. Did I say that out loud? What else have we got here? Oh, yeah, that's a project and a half. I know, right? To make that would take 50 tutorials. Look, if I made a basic stitch where it just goes up and down and up and down and up and down, we could get through it in one tutorial. But I took one look at it and thought, wow, it's not the prettiest thing either. I always have to look it up. Yeah, it's called an hoodie. It's OODIE. It's not the prettiest thing though. Scooty's okay because you've got your little hood with your scarf. And a lot of people wear them in winter when their children are playing football and soccer and all those sort of things. And so they wear them in winter. Yes, my daughter wanted one with the koalas on it for her 21st birthday last week. They're not cheap. I know, right? Well, if you think about how big they are, you're making a blanket with a hood. So seriously, how can that be cheap? You're paying for the blanket, yeah? The good thing is you'd only have to do the tutorial to do underarms and just say continue for a million rows. I know, right? Look, I don't think I'll make one. I just think it'd be far too much to make, far too big. It's not the prettiest thing in the world either. I'm so naughty. If I don't like the look of something, I am so naughty. Look, at least I'm honest. I couldn't just say, yes, we'll make one because it's beautiful. No. No. Did I say no? All right, guys. So what else would you like to see? They're exceptionally thick. That's a good thing about hoodies. Yeah, but look, not for anything. I don't know where the area you're living in or your daughter's living in, but do we really want, maybe I'm just old. Do we really want a big, thick, heavy thing on? I wouldn't wear one. I know, Kerry, neither would I. Hey, I'm honest. Sometimes. Wouldn't a hoodie be rather heavy? I think it'd be very heavy. And we're actually heading into summer here. We're in spring at the moment in Melbourne. Can you make a blanket? Yes, you have to check all of our blankets that we have made here on Wow Crochet over the past few months. Doesn't get cold enough here in Queensland. No, we're in Melbourne, but I probably would never make one. I wouldn't wear one and I wouldn't make one. We're on the peninsula about 1 hour from you. I don't like them, but I'm old. Hey, I'm old. I wear a t-shirt in winter. Do you, Karen? Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm not that cold. I'm not that warm. I've got my skivvy and the top on. And I've got the heater on in here too. Oh, by the way, it's supposed to be hot out there too. I'm going to turn everything off and go outside later. It's supposed to be warm out. It's going to be windy though. It's supposed to be like really strong winds where, things fall off roofs and stuff. We don't like that. But anyway. Okay, what have we got here? We're going to build a wall around Coventry like the olden days. That's very interesting. We're heading into fall. Love Arizona. So hot here. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Hot in Arizona. Are you in Queensland, Karen, too? Lol. Okay, there we go. Okay, lots of people talking, and that's great. I love to see the chat. I love it. I love it. It just means that you're all into it, and I love that. So at the moment, we've gone past a sun hat. Let's get back to business. We've gone past a sun hat with, as Lewis mentioned, yellow pastels. Yeah, we could do that. Definitely. Definitely. And a hooded scarf, Scooty, if you will. We'll definitely make one of those. I don't think I'll make it in grey or black, but they are the most demand for a hooded scarf is in grey and black. Wear short sleeve all year round. Mary Wanamaker, she wears short sleeve all year round as well. All right. Oh, that's great. All right. So hooded scarf, Scooty, sun hat, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? I've got to find my list. Next week, I'll find my list and just read out my list to you. Like we made the fingerless gloves a few weeks back, right? About a month or so ago. Little projects for gifts, scrunchies. We've made scrunchies already, by the way. But anyway, so I made fingerless gloves about a month or so ago. And those fingerless gloves I was supposed to make, get this, in January of 2019. Oh, God, what's that? Get that out the way. I don't know what that is. Sorry. 2019. And I never made them. And I only made them a few months back. So that's a long time. Okay, here we go. Apron, did you send the email to Spotty? Spotty. No, I didn't. I'm doing that today. Yes. Wooden floor sliders. Oh, what's a wooden floor slide? Oh, the things that you put under chairs. Is that what you mean, Lewis? Elaborate for me. Always miss the small projects. I know. They're very quick and they're in and out. It doesn't matter. I can make some Christmas ones up. That would be nice. We could do some Christmas ones. Make a chunky bee. What's a chunky bee? A chunky bee. A bee that flies? I don't know. Or do you mean beanie? Like chair leg socks. That's what I thought he might have meant. Chair sock. That's what I thought he might have meant. Lewis, can you elaborate for us, please? Okay, so James, you're wanting a beanie, is that right? I'm not sure what you're wanting. Or a bee that flies. No amigurumi, please. No, we don't want a amigurumi. I don't do amigurumi. I have once, but that was it. I don't do it. It's not my thing. If you want amigurumi, you need to just a bee. Yeah, you may have to check amigurumi out from another channel. We don't do amigurumis here very much. Actually, we don't do them at all. I try to avoid amigurumi. It's just too fiddly and there's a lot of mucking around. You got to buy all that extra stuff, stuffing, and you got to be organised, super organised to do amigurumi. I avoid it like the plague. I avoid it. So hooded scarf, a sun hat. Now, Lewis had mentioned like he still hasn't got back to us, but I'm assuming he means the things under chairs that you can drag your chairs along, or you can drag your items along. I'm assuming that's what he means. He didn't get back to us. Lewis, get back to us. Talk to us. I'm guessing. Chair. I'll pop it in. So I'm going to get carpal tunnel from amigurumi. Yeah, it's very sore. It's really sore. And not only that, I've got really small fingers. So, hey, comes with a package. The rest of the package is small too. It's just not small in width. Stop laughing. And it's really difficult to, fight with amigurumi. Okay. Leg thingies. I don't know what he called them before. I've lost it now. Where is it? Floor sliders. That's the one. I'm assuming that's what he meant. I have tiny hands too. Yeah, really hard to work with small hands. Okay. Now, things like the chair leg floor sliders. I think if you're going to make those, they would be a little bit awkward. What you would need to put underneath I know that people do them and they pop them under tables, like the legs of the tables, and they pop them under the legs of the chair. My only worry about that is that they will wear out after a little while. So you'd have to make them, I don't know, a real solid, thick yarn. Rather than a wool, you might have to use a really hard acrylic, harsh acrylic, if you will. And we isn't friends with arthritis hands. No. I'm assuming Lewis meant chair socks here. I'm assuming that's what he meant too. I don't know. Usually he's with us. He's disappeared on us now. But yeah, if we were to make those, there would have to be some really harsh acrylic, which I don't stock at the moment. So that would be something that may be a future project. You can't do that in a wool. You would wreck your wool. You can't do that in a cotton. I think you would wreck your cotton as well. A crochet bag. Yes, we are going to make a hexagon bag. The demand was like a year ago from Ghost Hacker, and I still haven't made it. So I promised her a little hexagon bag. So we're definitely making a hexagon bag, whether I do it in Christmas colours or whether I just do a normal bag, and we are going to line it. Now, if you don't like lining, you don't have to line it, but yours truly does like to line them. We are making a bag plant mix. We're definitely making one. Oh, that's right. You haven't been on with some of our lives, our recent lives, but we are definitely making a bag. So it will be a hexagon bag, like it'll be a hexagon thing. And it'll be a basic one. So the pattern will be very quick and easy. Excuse me. I used 10-ply acrylic for chair socks about 5 months ago, and they're already worn. Are they really? It would have to be a certain thread. Let me do my homework on it. Definitely a bag. I found a tutorial for a makeup bag, but my Japanese isn't that good. So maybe a makeup bag. Or we could do a small makeup bag as well. No, I crochet a bag. Oh, you crocheted a bag. Oh, here we go. There's Lewis's one. Yes, chair socks, but not good idea for crochet anyway. They are, Lewis. You just got to buy the right materials for it. Maybe not wool and maybe not cotton. And apparently someone used acrylic and it didn't work well with the acrylic. Hi, Mary. How are you? Oh, who's that? Oh, Carla. Hello, Carla. excuse me. Hello, Carla, and welcome, Carla. We've been on for about an hour and 19 minutes, though, so I don't know how long I'm going to be on for. I'll stick around for a little while. I fancy a cup of tea. That's nice. Go and have a cup of tea. My sister Katie Berry, that is, says hi. We are here crocheting together. I love it. I love it. I did have my older sister on before. Not sure if she's still on. She may be crocheting while listening to us rather than chatting with us. She does that a lot, which is good because I do that too. All the K's are on. Kiki, Carla, Katie Berry, Kaz. Oh, what's with all the K's? Who are all these K's? I only know of one, really. And everybody's saying hello to everybody. That's gorgeous. I love it. We have a wonderful community here. Is it possible to make a case for a switch? A case for a switch? A case for a switch? What do you mean? What do you mean, a case for a switch? Elaborate, plant mix. Maybe send me a picture on Facebook. First, elaborate here. You may not have to send it if I know what you're talking about, but I'm not really sure. A case for a switch. A case for a switch. As in like the switch on the wall where you switch something on and switch something off. Is that what you mean? Did I say it right? Switch? Nintendo Switch. Oh, is that what she means? I don't know. I don't play those games. I used to play the Wii a long time ago. They had Wii Sports and I'd physically get up there and so that I could lose weight. But it didn't work apparently. Oh, here we go. I'm going to go have a great weekend. Bye, Mary. Have a good weekend yourself. Like a cover. For what? What's a switch? Hello, Mary. Everyone was having technical difficulties with my iPad. Oh, it happens. Don't panic. Remote. I'm a little confused, though, Plant Mix. What switch is it? Like, is it what? What is it exactly? No? Yes? Anyone? Anyone? I'm confused. You find out what. Oh, here we go. Hooked by Robin on YouTube has a bee amigurumi. Oh, well done. Well done. Who said that? Leslie, well done for that. It's a bit hard to explain on here. I will put a photo up. Yeah, good idea. Send me a photo because I'm not really sure what you mean. If I know what it is and like measurements and things, is it a console? Is it for playing or is it a switch on a wall? That's what I mean. If there's a switch on a wall, I don't think we can do that because how do you attach it on the wall? Rustam and Vibrations Poncho is looking gorgeous. I know, right? I'm really itchy now, guys, because I've been playing with wool. Oh. It's looking gorgeous. And I explained it before that we are going to be doing the front and then we are doing a 5 centimeter or a 2-inch border. Thank you, Lewis, by the way, for the difference in measurements there on the bottom. And then before you put the border on, we will talk about in our video, we will talk about whether you want to make yours longer or not. Sorry, Mary, I have to go. See you in the next chat. That's okay, Kerry. See you soon. Talk soon on our chats. We have a lot of chats here. Talk soon. It's a console. Okay, send me the picture and I'll have a look at it because I'm not really sure what you mean by console. I know the console, I know, but just send me the picture of it. I think it's a good idea. How come you want to make a cover for it? Because it hurts your hands? Is that what you're worried about? I want to make mine longer. Okay, that's all right, Katie Berry. We're gonna work on that. We're firstly going to make our neck edge first. Once we do our neck edge, that might give you a tiny little bit of length, so just be wary of that. After the neck edge, I'm going to stand in front of the mirror in the tutorial, so you're going to see me do that in the tutorial, show you the length and tell you how you can make yours longer before you add the 5 centimeter, which is a 2-inch border, okay? Just remember, we are doing a 5 centimeter 2-inch border. And we'll talk about it actually in the tutorial. But I just wanted you to know that that's probably not long enough. I said it was long enough for me, but I'm not really sure yet. Once we do that neck edge, that's when we'll know, okay? It's all about how long that neck edge pushes things down. I can measure mine and send measures for it. Not if it's the same one as, it might be different than plant mixes. You've got to be careful because I've seen people crochet covers for them. All right, I'll check that out, plant mix.
but send me the photo anyway so I can have a look at it. They want a cover similar to your iPad, etc. I get it, but I'm thinking what Plant Mix is thinking. Are you going to be using it with the cover on, or you just want it to cover it while no one's using it? That's the question I would like to know from you. Okay? And there you go. So with that, yeah, Katie Berry, with that, it'll all be in a video. So you'll see me standing in front of the mirror in a video. That's the only way I can show you about length and how to make it longer. Just to cover it. Oh, okay, just to, make it, keep it clean and get dust away from it. Yeah, sure, we can do that. It's to protect it during transportation. Yeah, sure. You're moving? You're shifting? All right, we could do that. Okay, we could do that. Beautiful. Beautiful. But send me the picture so I can have a look at it. Yeah? All right. Crochet cover. Console cover. I'll get that. We'll talk about, I'll put a game next to it so it'll remind me that it's game console. Because I'll look at this in a week and think, what is that? So, yeah, send me the picture and we'll have a look at it. Okay? Okay. Now, what else would you like to talk about before we head off? Because we are looking at 1 hour and 22 minutes, 1 hour and 25 minutes. Do you play Animal Crossing by any chance? Plant Mix? You girls, I tell ya, how do you get time to play? I'd love to. Oh, mind you, I did last night. You're going to laugh at me. Last night I did 1.5 hours of dancing around the house like a weirdo. True, I did. True. I was supposed to put my hair colour in last night. As you can see, the colour's there, yeah? And I thought I'll do a bit of exercise beforehand. Well, I couldn't put my hair colour in, could I? Because I was all very sweaty. I had to wait for it all to dry up. Isn't that terrible? Before I put the hair colour in. Anyway, I don't know how I got sidetracked there. Again, bye, Amber. See you soon. All right, guys, if there is nothing else we would like to talk about, I may have to head off. Thanking you again, Plant Mix, for your super chat. Thanking you to everyone who has come on today and watched our live and talked with us. And for those of you who sit in the background just watching, that's cute too. I don't mind that. That's great. We will be working on our front of our poncho there, either Monday or Tuesday. Mary, before I need help. How do you keep count of stitches? Okay, we can talk about that in a second. Oh, thank you, Plant Mix. How do I keep count? Well, it can be tricky. I do have a piece of paper. I'm a bit old school in that way. I have a piece of paper next to me and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I mark it. When I'm doing a tutorial, it's tricky. I have to actually pause the camera and go back and count. But I have a piece of paper and I count. If I know I'm doing 5 stitches one way and then 2 in the next section, I'll have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll pop my 2 in. Do you know what I mean? And then go 5, and then I've got another 2. I actually do old school. I'm a little old fashioned in that area. There are other ways. There's a lot of things you can use for counting. There's little counters you can buy. I don't know how accurate they are. Okay, you mark on a paper. Yeah, I don't know how accurate those counters are. So yeah, good luck. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Thank you for everything that you do for the channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and all that jazz. You put a photo up. Thank you, Plant Mix. And all I want to say right now, guys, is ciao for now. It was short but sweet from me. Thank you. That's all right. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Bye.